Hey, everybody. I am so excited to be joined today by an amazing human who is part of our Power of Collaboration Summit. She is the founder and CEO of Creative Successful Entrepreneurs and my business coach, Melissa McFarlane. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Such a pleasure always, Sarah. You know, I love you. Y'all are really lucky to have Sarah presenting this summit. It's just, I'm really glad you narrowed in on a very specific topic. It's a very important topic. It's the collaboration alone can, I don't know what the word is for 8 times your business, 10x your business, but it's a hugely important part of reaching a personal financial goal and a business impact goal is collaboration. So I'm just so glad that you narrowed the focus for the summit to directly that topic and no other topic. So really, really exciting. I'm going to be showing up, looking forward to, and probably already have by the time folks see this interview. If no, you're going to run these interviews prior, right? So,
Yes.
but I'm planning, we just did just a sidebar transparent moment with all of you that we just did a little, okay, when is this and when is that? And I want to show up for that and tell me the talk title. So I'm really looking forward to learning and hearing from some others. It's always good to learn new things. So looking forward to that. And thank you for having me here.
Oh my gosh, of course. Thank you for being here and thank you for being part of the power of collaboration. I am so excited to ask you a few questions specifically about collaboration. So, why is collaboration important to you?
Well, like I said, because it is it's the easiest way to um, multiply your efforts and to relax. Collaboration, it's more fun, etc., but it really has a powerful capability to relax your business while you're multiplying results massively. So it's one of the things we build in right away in the first year in our programming with our clients. We usually, as soon as they've got their act together, all their components together for their businesses, all their primary offers together, they know what their languaging is, they know what their target is, they understand where what we call that crosshair of commerce is for them. As soon as they know that, we're like, okay, now go 5 partners. Who can you tell about this crosshair, about this offer, about this target that you're working with? Who is a friendly person in this arena who your target might also be engaging with, rubbing shoulders with, etc. And we want you to go to the most valuable, and we'll be talking about that later, because value isn't always the most well known. Little spoiler alert. But how can you go out and get those partners ramping up right away? Why? Because it's the fastest way to Sunday. It's the fastest way to get a result from all that hard effort of building the back end of your business, the offer, the target, the pricing, the end benefit, the curriculum or whatever, if you happen to be a service provider. So that's why, because it is such a leveraging tool for folks. And you've heard me say this so many times, and I think I've heard you saying it in your world, but we like to talk about our collaborations as standing on the shoulders of giants. So if you can get on the shoulders of somebody who's already super tall and out there and recognized and all of that, and then you're up there on their shoulders, waving your hands, people are going to see you. And that's a really great leverage. And if you can have that partner lift you and put you there on top of their shoulders happily and be like, love this person, that's even better.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I agree so much. And it means so much when you bring someone into your community to say, like, this is a person I want you to be looking at. And it makes a world of difference for that other person too.
We all have so many places we can put our focus and so many decisions. We call it decision nausea over here. For a business owner, you have decision nausea all the time. Like, oh, another decision. Which color, which font, which person, which location, which language, which title, which subtitle. It's so hard to do that. And if you can curate a set of friends and partners that are lifting you up, if you can, as you said, really be selective about who you bring into your world, and also be selected into someone else's world, it just makes everything so much calmer. You don't have to make a whole set of decisions anymore. They're all made because you made the one decision that we call it a cascade correction, a cascade decision. We make that one decision to partner with that one person, and we make sure we choose that person really well, or those 10 people or whatever. And then from all of that, a huge amount of relaxation, develops. So yeah, it means so much to be asked. It means so much to be asking. And then once we do that and we shake hands, it's a huge relaxer for both parties.
And it feels good and it's profitable for both parties, which is lovely too.
Yeah.
So I know that I know a lot about your business, but how do you use collaboration in your business?
So many ways. We collaborate, just to say, I would just say, to that cascade correcting behavior, that cascade benefiting behavior. We make it, like I said, it's one of the first things we train in that first year, and we make it a thing we want our clients to be thinking of all the time. I think of all the time is, how can this be easier? Who can I collaborate with? Like, it's almost like the minute I get an idea, it's like, right, who am I going to do that with? Not who am I going to partner with, as in share half of my profits and all of that. It's not exactly like that, because we can't, you don't part. I have a big fat opinion about actually legally partnering with people too soon in a business. We won't talk about that today. But this is different, to find collaborating partners, people you can collaborate with rather than officially legally partner with, is a super idea. So we do that in every area of our business, behind the scenes and also out in front facing. So that's why I made that preamble right there, is, where, and it affects every decision I'm making, is how can we make this easier with the right partner? So for example, in the back end, when I'm looking for a new employee, or I am looking for a new, team member, like a coach, also when I'm looking for other partners, I'm asking my partners, right? I'm not going cold turkey out into the world. I'm saying, hey, we've got, a really cool offer or opportunity for somebody coming up here. So that's one place. And this is the criteria that we're looking for. And we really love you, and we really love your ethic, your work ethic, and who you are and your business. Do you know of anyone in your community, or would you like to share this, to let them know that we're looking for the right human? And so often that means we are already cutting through a whole bunch of unnecessary review that we would have to do of a lot of resumes and things like that. So that's just one example of a little way where we use it. We use it when we're looking for new resources. And this is a sidebar that I don't think I'm going to be talking about in my upcoming presentation, but I do want to say it here, that, uh, there's partnering effectively, really effectively. I should say this in the presentation, really requires some humility. It requires swallowing your pride a little bit, and it requires having a high level of self-valuation at the same time. So you have to and that's the reason why, is because there's an aspect of partnering that says, I can't do it alone, or I've decided not to do it alone. Folks who are really out there and successful, et cetera, they usually have had to partner, or they've partnered, they're comfortable with it. But when we're just getting started, we can sort of feel like, oh, I'm supposed to do everything on my own, and I'm supposed to know, and so it can be hard to ask a partner. That can be one thing. So we'll just do it ourselves. We'll speak on the topic ourselves. We'll find the person ourselves. Right. It's also a really great way to hide and keep yourself busy in a lot of work that you shouldn't be doing. Why not just leverage and get it out there? So we look for it in all different arenas, but sometimes that means we have to swallow the pride a little, i.e., hey, we don't know. So this is a second arena, is when we're looking for new resources and things like that. Like, I need a new market. This just happened the other day. I had a client ask me, they're a course creator, and they are, and also a coach and a teacher, et cetera. And they wanted a marketing agency that can specifically, well, actually, I was saying, I need us to find you a marketing agency that specifically handles course creators, not just, any product or whatever. She had found a lot of marketing agencies who had done very well online with product-based business, like earrings and jewelry and things like that, which is a different business, right? I just want to make sure that the marketing agency, and I realized I do not have a recent referral for that. I don't know. And none of the folks that I'm dealing with right here, like, I don't have that referral. I had to sort of swallow my pride as her coach and say, I'm going to go out and find you this. And as you're doing research, if you want to throw them to me, I'll do the interviewing and I'll let you know if they're good for you because we need this for our clients. So that was a little moment of partnering together on a need that she had, and also being willing to say to the world, hey, you guys, we're looking for a new, somebody who knows and who has cred in the marketing arena for course creators in the last 3 or 4 years. Well, maybe I'm supposed to know that as the high powered business coach that I am, but we actually don't. We've been busy with other things. So that's a good example, like being able to slow that right there is like for resources and referral base and for a richness of resources for your clientele. That's a place that we look for partners in all the time. And we go to our partners to get good referrals for those sorts of things. Then we go front facing for partners to help build our programs so that they are really juicy and rich and thick, don't cost us any more money, and to produce, in fact, save us money, enroll faster because of the richness of those programs. And that picking and choosing is exactly what the topic is that we'll be talking about. But so we do that with front facing towards clients as well. And of course, always in anything that we're marketing, we're looking to who else can tell their friends and tell their friends and their friends about what we're doing. So those are 2 or 3, 4 different arenas that we use partnering.
I love it. I love it. I think it's all very smart and also great like other ways that we kind of forget our collaborative endeavors, bringing people in to have on your list so you can refer out. It's still a collaboration, and it is really good client care to have that referral network so that you can share and take care of your clients for whatever their needs are.
And I have to say, there's a little overlap in all of that, Sarah, that when you find a good partner who is good at what they do and is a good fit for you, let's say in this marketing example, this marketing referral, once I find that person, I'm going to be looking not only for the person who has done it, but the person who's done it and can do it on a budget for our clients that isn't going to break the bank, because our clients don't have 10,000 a month to pay, for Facebook advertising just yet, but they need to get on the map. So I'm going to be looking for that person that can do it for less than that, and that can also be really good and has results and is hungry. And so as I find that client, oftentimes what will happen in our world anyway, is they will become a client. So as we look for those referrals, as we're talking, they're discovering what we know that they didn't know we know. And at minimum, we become a partner for them, someone they're going to refer, like, you're good. I'd like to tell my friends about you. And also, by the way, can you tell me about that upper level program you have and how can I work with you? It's like, oh, yeah. Or sometimes I'll say, so do you have package? I notice you don't have this business built out. You're just really good at this one thing. There's more available for you. Did you know that? And, then we're having a separate conversation about that. And that really goes back to that humility and that valuation. If you can value yourself strong enough, you're not afraid to be someone's partner while you're also learning from them. Or in my case, to need referrals when we're also supposed to be the experts. So there's a nice fluidity and authenticity and leveling of the playing field that happens when we're finding partners for the right reason first, and then the right solution second, based on the reason that we're looking for the partner. It's not always going to be about, the most popular, and it's not always going to be somebody that can't also use your services. So it's not like everyone sits in different rooms all the time. These are the partners and we never serve them. And these are the clients and we never partner with them. Absolutely not. In our world, we have this big fluid open ballroom. So, people who are partnering, as you know, and people who are clientele, and we're a partner with you and you're a client. Very good example.
That is a very good example.
Uh,
So your presentation is called Everybody Wins, how to create irresistible offers with high value partners and get your clients rockstar results. And what are you most excited to share in that presentation?
So, I really appreciate you working with me on this title and this topic. Sarah helped me to identify what she felt was so breakthrough about what we do that might not be a common thing that you all have heard out there. And so this is something, the way we use partners inside programs and to actually create, as we create a program, The way we do that is something I invented. It is not the way it's done out there in the world. And the way it's done, in my big fat opinion, doesn't work as well because it's much more involving and distracting. And for everyone, not just for the business owner who's looking for the partner, but for the partners too. And so we have found a way over here to add value to our programs and to add value to our partners and to lift everyone up, our clients, our partners, ourselves, all at once, all together in a very neat and clean way in our programming. And we have found, now we're in our probably at least 7th year of our what we call an associate coach program, that benefits our programming and all of that, and the rules about that, the agreement in that, and everything is what I'm going to be talking about. And it has massively up leveled what we can offer our clients without complicating things on the back end for us. So that's why I'm so excited to teach it, because anyone can use this. It can make your offerings, like I said, irresistible. Like I cannot say no to this offer with this, piece attached to it. And at the same time, be no extra overhead, no extra energy, really very little. Actually bring a lot of people, eyeballs, and energy into your offerings, all of that all at once. So I'm looking forward to sharing that little secret. We used to not share this secret, but we're going to share that secret out there in the world in our talk.
I love it. And I appreciate it so much. I think it's such a good way to run a program. I think it's so effective as a client and also as an associate coach. And I'm really thrilled that everyone's going to get to learn a little bit about what you all do at Creative Successful Entrepreneurs as well.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to hanging with you guys, and we are going to, be hanging out in socials and things like that as Sarah has this beautiful creative space that she's created for the Collaborative Summit. So make sure you come to those networking socials, and I'll see you there. If we don't have time, I think our conversation will not be live, so we won't get to chat. But in a networking social, you could ask questions and get your program all locked down. So I'll look
Yes.
forward to meeting you there, folks. And Sarah, thank you again. Is there anything else we need to say today?
No, just, grab your free ticket, everybody, to the Power of Collaboration. And we will see you on July 17th for this 3-day action-packed event where Melissa is presenting on Tuesday. And then you can catch her on a panel and at all of our networking socials that happen every day. I cannot wait. It's going to be so wonderful. And have a wonderful rest of the day, everybody. Thanks, Melissa, for being here.
Thank you, Sarah. Have a great day.
Bye.